Okay.
Okay. We left off yesterday where Shemaiah had said one should love work, but you should despise the acknowledgement, because you focus on the acknowledgement and you are drawn into the ego stroking, it's going to cause you to get off and not to be focused where you should be focused. Most people, I always say something, it's very interesting. Most people, what do they attribute their success to? To their astuteness, their understanding. But very often what happens is this: people who succeed tremendously, ultimately they become a little cocky and they believe in their own narrative. And they believe, and they're ultimately, when they make the mistake which takes them down, is a mistake they shouldn't have made. It was an oversight. So why did they make that oversight? Because since they've succeeded to such a degree continuously, they became a little sloppy. Because if they would have realized what this could do, they wouldn't have taken the chance, the risk. But since in the past they took so many risks and they succeeded despite the risk, they take that one risk and that one risk takes them down. So what's the cycle? The cycle is person starts off low man on the totem pole, and he understands the only way you succeed, you got to pull yourself up with your bootstraps. Because unless you really work hard and you're meticulous and you don't leave a stone unturned, you're not going to succeed. Success is not potluck, but success is hard work. But once you succeed and you believe you're so-called good at it, because you've achieved so much, but the person doesn't realize a lot of that achievement was only due because he was so meticulous and so careful, and he did his due diligence and his homework. And gradually, as he advanced to the top, he already started believe in his own narrative. You're written up, they speak about you. I'm not even talking about Ayin Hara, the evil eye. Somebody gives him the evil eye. That has nothing to do with that. It's person's less careful. So let's say now the person collapses. Another person comes, picks up the pieces. What happens? After he picks up the pieces, the cycle starts over again. Low man on the totem pole, he gets himself a portfolio of real estate over 40 years. He's on top of his game. Then he leverages himself to the hilt with the bank, because the interest rates are low now, and there are certain opportunities, and all of a sudden interest rates go up. What happens? This guy got a problem. He has to make those interest calls or other things he has to do. And if he doesn't, he has to sell off his real estate at a loss or at a discount. And push comes to shove, it may put him into bankruptcy, which very often happens.